mess. And they tried to antagonize me metric for metric, and it cost the country a huge mess, including sensitive security information, personnel info, leading to personal addresses and other formalities of information that are being released to the public because they just hit the stop button again. It's a fluid thing, it surely is. But they don't want that recorded for anyone to hear about Matthew VZ, the FBI, the lack of oversight with QTEL, etc., etc. Yeah, but I never signed an NDA. What's in it for me? No. I record the events that occur. Like, if you see me open up my menu, scroll, and start recording, then yes. All the gameplay, all the screenshots is absolutely recorded.
Well, I say it's recorded.
God damn it. No, are you listening? What have you as a witness anyway? What do I need to record for? And besides, I know Elon Musk had something to do with it. Sled from South Carolina told him. They don't want that. They don't want it. That makes them guilty of perjury, first off. If fucking Sled told me, yes, Elon is the prime suspect, I went on that notion. Many of my actions based on that notion. You mean to fucking tell me I was misled by a state law enforcement division? Because you've heard fucking Radford say it. I've heard Radford say it. And then, quite honestly, all the misleading and misinformation really pissed me off. So I got nasty with them. I got nasty with a lot of fucking people. Especially those who deserved it.
It's back! You're on fire, Nicholas.
Anyway, glad I could fucking entertain you. Awesome. You know what sickens me? They're using Christianity to fucking do it, too. Indoctrinate people. Texas made it fucking mandatory to teach about the Bible in school. Hang it on the wall, etc., long before they teach Constitution. Laws of the land, obey the laws of the land. No, so they go topsy-turvy and go, obey the precepts. Well, law of the land, you see the order, blah, 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 right? So then another Republican who enforced it gets caught cheating on his wife, not even a few days later. Christian ideals, cool. Where have I seen this before? Right, among the Catholics. Pieces of shit like my ex-wife who have men over while I'm out of town.
I hate you, brother!
They're sucker punching it again. And you know what? It's what they're going to get. Everything, every bit of stress that I endured, I've held it in. I've been really damn good about it. Extreme stress situations. Take, for example, the other day you said you felt unbalanced. Well, fuck. Practically walking on thin air. And then pieces of shit like Angela go and scream victim. She put her hands on me multiple times and never hit back. Your sister called her and asked. And the answer they got, no, Dave was never aggressive. Not aggressive. Don't need it. I'm a lot meaner than that. If I get physical with someone, I have to hate. I have to hate you. I have to wish you to burn in hell. Here forevermore. In God's eternity, under His dome. And when I feel like it, I perceive that a mark of a scorch upon me as I proceed into that hell. To perceive their torture. Just because I feel like it out of eternity. Out of whim. I'm not sure if God obliges that. Oh, wait. Even within a metaphor? Yes, He does. Give everything you can for a fucking country. It turns on you. Even though it victimized you at infancy. You know? Cockpit codes and all. You know what? Pisses me off fucking most. Is that at one point I forgave. He betrayed that forgiveness that I gave to this country. Knowing I was a victim of the human trafficking market, knowing every sensitive bit of information that I had that could have compromised that Al-Qaeda would have killed me, for example, Japan, China, North Korea. And I knew exactly how to fucking code it. Never fucked me. There's a bigger picture. There's people out there that just want to prosper, live their fucking lives. And because of some fucking tie-off with fucking government, for whatever fucking reason, transparent people like my fucking self get fucking swamped out, murked over. In every tense. Murky is in water, and then murked. I've had my cable cut where I reside, my car stolen, property stolen, grocery carts pushed in front of me in public, in front of my pregnant ex-wife. You don't know what the fuck it was like. And that was during Biden and the LGBTQ movement. We had those little fucking fat fucks come and fuck with us. Why don't you go ahead and ask my neighbor who lives right up the road. Nurse. Had Africans speaking a whole different language circle her van. And her daughter's trans. Came down the road and spoke to me about it. My old neighbor, when I was married, I told her, thank you. This information will get to the right people. It's exactly what I told her. She goes, I know that you work there. I know that this. And I'm like, okay, all right, what happened? And she goes, I was picking up my daughter, and these people on motorcycles circled my van, yelling a bunch of stuff at my daughter, who was trans, becoming a boy. That. Fucked up. got tired of sticking up for the LGBTQ. Why did they get all the attention before us victims? And I was an agent nonetheless. I'm not an agent. I was badged, sealed, whole fucking 9 yards. You name it. Cockpit codes, I was that motherfucker. I still know how to operate those aircraft. I was that motherfucker you wanted on a flight with you. Oh, he has got the cockpit codes. The pilots are out. Fuck. Oh my god, he got in! I'd be the dude. I need everyone to remain calm. Situation's under control. That is it. I would have been the dude who turned around and said, I clearly had the codes to this cockpit. Everyone just stay calm. I did not break in. Keep them calm. And I would next beat poop for all flight attendants. Go ahead and please accompany any distress that you see on board while eye contact. It's exactly what the fuck I would have said. I knew the chances. Can't remember now. At home. I was that motherfucker. I think Hamrick would have been the only other dude that could have pulled off this shit that I pulled off. I showed my ass to Hamrick one day, too. Him and his fucking smug face. I just got sick of it. That permagrin he had every time he looked at me. The difference between Hamrick and me, I had the cockpit codes. He didn't. Yeah. Only Radford knows who my contact was. I finally told Radford. Only Radford knows who my contact was. Disney ass looking motherfucker too. When my sister needed to get across this country, they chartered a 757 for my sister and her family. They had the whole plane to themselves. I told you that, right? So I've looked out for the airlines because they looked out for my family. Same thing I did with Reagan. I've always had this insight. I've had my ways of contacts, but I'll do that to my dying breath. I mean, if you knew what an A-10 felt like, I love A-10. They're my babies. They would make amazing drones. Heaven forbid. But came in love with aircraft growing up from a young age. Exposure to the industry, secrecy. I recognized patterns. And through patterns, I developed certain communication. I contribute that, to, I guess, a unique intellect. And I'm not trying to parse meanings and paragraphs. I'm just saying that if I screen airplane, I mean airplane. I did so the other day and once smacked dad into the tallest tower in Hong Kong. Damn. I don't know what they were doing. I don't know what made them think it was. I don't know why. I'll never know why, because they're splattered everywhere. It's literally the last thing that went through. That tower. You ain't gonna burn in hell for that one. Lightning that I do, all the weird stuff that I do, Rudy Giuliani's pneumonia, or feds. It's gonna happen in Times Square. They're never gonna know that. Well, with the shit in Iran, and attention, the Israelis' recent bombardment one day after the ceasefire of a tunnel. Iran's going to define it as an act of war in a time of peace. No, thank you. And Israel is going to explain it as, I'm sure, a security of agreement. The tunnels could lead to an act of deception upon a ceasefire, and give it as, Israel has its ways of doing some shit. America's catching on and having fuckers remorse. Well, I'm a Jew. I'm gonna die that. Just like Jesus. Just like every saint this fucking country put down. Just like every prophet this country put down. They know it. I know it. Trump, however, has this morose, grandiose delusion of, what do I call it? Vanity. Grandeur. Oh. It's actually purely pedantic. And honestly, trying to do the right thing sometimes. Sometimes people disagree and they can't come to an agreement because one side or the other won't be happy with one parsing or one section, subsection, what have you, or have you of another. So, people like me, as a Jew, as Orthodox as they can possibly fucking come, the circumference of a field must matter. The oil may only be spared after the Sabbath. Yep. And they say oil and water don't mix. I tend to disagree. Who said we're running motor? Big cake. Add an egg. A little bit of flour. Thank you. A little bit of tallow, sugar, maybe a little bit of those egg whites in there. Mix it up, and you have frosting. But it's derivative between people. Right about. Try to do the right thing. You try to contact right people, and then someone hauls ass on your trail and goes, well, we're gonna have this piece of shit swatted. All right. There's the wrench I was looking for. But it fits. I'm so sick of acting like someone. Guiding all the dereliction of those who seek knowledge and better to themselves to that of wisdom confounds me. They prefer the illusions of life and not the ugly truth. What is marriage? The same can be said of all marriages. All marriages will boil down into a complacency, and whether that complacency is acceptable by both. Those percentiles match to a bar none. Less than 28% of marriages last over 2 decades. 28%. Let's do the math. That means roughly 338,000 families over 2 decades developed from marital status will continue that marital status amongst Americans over 2 decades. Within that having been said in that analysis, which I am more than certain is accurate, and even if not, comes the parallel and parable of the quality of the people that we raise. American value. Jews know it more than anything. And in India, with the Jews, it is a cold soup getting warm. But even fewer define marriage as a cold soup when it all starts with a bowl of water. You do your measurements of ingredients before, right? Most certainly. Chop up your carrots, celery, all that. People don't take the accumulative of what goes into the soup that warms. Us, that's what we did. People in India get married blind. They get to know the person they get married to. Not a single date before. True. In India, that is their custom. With us, it's what we do. We met in the middle of our confusion. You. But we met in such an odd place. And one day you said, hey, Sent A back. So to be safe. She told your mama, goddammit, and then your mama showed up and said, fuck this dude. Don't know him, don't care. Saw where I was living, I was a decent dude. Nope. Through holy hell and back. Thanks to your mama. We stuck together. Cold soup. Went warm. Yeah. Pretty good soup. Salty. Otherwise, amazing. Totally not a seafood bowl. It's more like it than the. I can throw anything to a pot and boil it. You're gonna try and fuck up my metaphor.
You said minestrone?
Hell yeah. And it's minestrone. Anyway, I'm gonna chop things with an axe.
Bloody dogger. We've got to clear out those undead bastards.
This? Not ready to go to bed yet. Ain't you, baby? I'm not a baby. Oh, what's it this? I'm higher on the food chain than you. Means you can eat me. Huh? Oh! What?
Got that one, brother.
Oh, did you? Anyway, I really want to chop this guy up into fucking nothing.
Bloody dogger hole. We've got to clear out all these undead bastards. You're on fire, Recon. They will fire.
Now my attacks aren't doing any damage.
Bloody dogger hole. We've got to clear out all these undead bastards.
So it's gonna just be locked on me no matter what direction. Okay, shithead's gonna walk over there. Do this. While I go up here, it takes him forever to have my fucking back. I fucking hate this puke, dude.
Bloody dogger hole. We've got to clear out all these undead bastards.
before, now I do nothing at all. Clearly, I had to jump on that asshole. I'm about to switch games. Oh, another one. That bitch from Circle K. Canadian owned. La Paz, Mexico. Disrespect. Again, the FBI knowledge. Every time it was something. And that was during Biden. Probably gonna chew through it.
We've got to clear a hole and get it faster. Still dead, yeah?
That help. They need to watch and fucking be careful what they fucking say. What I hear. Every method. Nasty. Hard to even fucking tell at this point. Like, I can't get a hit in edgewise. I can't navigate around it. See? Nothing I can fucking do. If I hit left or right, it goes backwards. That's all it does. I guarantee you, if we drive down the road right now, there's going to be someone parked at that restaurant that's rarely open. And I guarantee it's law enforcement. Guarantee it. I'm hoping the Russians watch this. Just like that McDonald's. The one they got kicked down again. They keep coming back every time they fix it and kicking it down. Upset. Maybe they'll learn, maybe they won't.
We've got to clear out all these undead bastards.
Supposed to avoid that exactly. How am I supposed to exactly fucking shield when it, you know.
We've got to clear out all these undead bastards.
As soon as that did that with the shield, boom, the video